it's me, Julia. I am back with another kiln opening. It's quite late at night, so I hope the light's okay. I'm using my phone instead of my GoPro because the GoPro seems to have crazy lights in here, so we'll see what happens. I've had a sneaky peek and one bowl has a little bit of a crack, but that was like, didn't see very much. I'm just going to get my paper actually for what's on them. I'm quite excited. I've got like a little gift in here for my next door neighbour. So without further ado, because I'm trying to do it quickly, I'm going to get on with it. Now I'm going to really try to stop the waffle tonight. Right, okay, here we go. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll just go top shelf first. It's still a little toasty. I might need my gloves further down. I haven't got them with me. It's 54 degrees, which feels quite warm to me. Right, okay, first one off the top is a little moon platter, just a little dish, like a square oval, and it has a moon imprinted into the centre, and it is, have I got it close by? I have actually. Ta-da, this little thingy here, like this. Okay, all right, so I did a beginner's glazing tutorial. This was the piece that I glazed, and I did it with Amico Potter's Choice Textured Turquoise 3 really good generous coats. I just did 2 where the moon was, but it still actually covered the moon quite a bit. You can see there. Apologies for this ring light reflection. But because I've not tried textured turquoise on white before, I've always tried it on buff. This isn't a pure white, it's a slightly creamy white, but look, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I think that's the best I've had textured turquoise come out. So that's that one. So I need to take some pictures of it and put it at the end of the tutorial because that tutorial is still on my phone. Right, these little bits are a new thing for me. Let me show you. They are tiny little, what could you say they were? Like de-stressing or fidget, little fidget pots. They've got texture and then the smooth little inside. We have Snapdragon. This one is a Vitriglaze, is it, by Hot Clay. I got a little pot off someone in a bundle that I bought, and this was saffron. It's actually quite nice, isn't it? But it's all on buff. And that one's cobalt, Celadon cobalt, and that one was a Duncan's Renaissance glaze that I have. I can't remember the name of it. Literally, it was as I was packing the kiln, I saw them on the shelf and thought, hang on, and threw a lump of glaze in each one. But they're all different sizes and kind of thumb sizes, but it's very smooth and quite soothing. So it's kind of like having a palm stone, and there's like little ones. Some have like little bits of texture on, and some are made with like a clay that's a little bit kind of groggy brain. So that's what they are, little fidget, anti-anxiety, pocket stones, pebbles, Don't have a name for them yet. Right. Okay. I've got about 20 or so to do. Right. Shelf out. Posts out. Oh, it's getting hot down there. I'm actually in a different direction today as well, so I'm just testing out to see where I can get the best lighting so that I can film better. So these two are little mugs that I made with the same, did you see the River Rock textured turquoise combo in the last Kiln opening? It's the same little, can't even think, mould, plaster mould that I use as a press mould. So I was away for a few days and my next door neighbour looked after the dog by taking her for a wee on an afternoon when Jacob was at work. And so I said that I would make her some mugs or a mug as a gift. And she likes light greens, yellows, creams and whites, and it was really difficult to think of kind of combos with that. So I decided on 2 coordinating ones. She has her name inside. I don't know if you can see. It says Jane. It's backwards in there, but just inside a little name, and they kind of sit the opposite of each other. But I did marigold with snow mix to give it a lighter, more creamy yellow, and what's the green flux called? Honeydew. But I just, yeah, I started out doing kind of like a wavy line and it looked awful, and so I washed it all off, and I wasn't even sure if they were going to blow up in the kiln because I just washed them. But there is a little pinhole inside on that. I don't know if you can see. So I think that one's probably going to be the one to give her, but I might give her them both. It's only a tiny bit of pinhole in. I'm sure she won't mind it. And they do coordinate. So those are a little gift. It's not my taste so much, but I'll see what she says. If she's not keen on them, I'll do something else with them and make her something else. Oh, it's an excuse for making a gift. All right, okay, so, ooh. Do you know, I shouldn't have said to somebody on a post today about, I don't really get much pinholes, because I've got some in the mug and I can see one on the middle of a bowl. Right, we're going to do the cracked one. Right, now you know kilns ago I was having an issue with my dot balls in white, and I thought I'd fixed it by making solid white balls, but alas, this has a crack in it. Right, regardless, let's have a look at what the glaze is. This is 2 kimchi and 1 pink opal. Oh yes, I remember. So this 2 kimchi, then I did some flower kind of loops, flower pattern with pink opal. Then I went around the very edge of it with cordovan, just a little, and on top of that I went around it with, did I put anything else on the cordovan? No, apparently I didn't. So that was kimchi, pink opal, and then just a little line of cordovan, and look what that's done. It's made that like starburst pattern. But if you actually look closer, you can see greens, pinks. It's actually really beautiful, apart from the crack. There's even blues in there, because if you put cordovan oven with birch, so 3 birch and then over 3-quart oven, you get like browns, blues kind of in the cream. And that actually, oh, what a shame about that crack, because it's really beautiful. I'm going to see how close I can get so that you can see the colours. Actually, this seems to be better for colours. We'll see what it looks like on the TV, but this phone seems to be better for colours than my GoPro. And on the back, I just did 1 coat because I was aware of not wanting it to crack. So I did 1 coat of kimchi and just left a little kind of uneven space at the bottom going around some dots. But what I'm going to do is break it apart. Shall I do it now? Shall I? Right. Oh, that made me hot. Oh, I know you're all going to be screaming out there, aren't you? Right, so I'm going to do my kintsugi. I'm going to glue it back together, do my kintsugi, and I think I might do a light pink on that instead of the gold. Although the gold would be nice. Yeah, so that's that. That was the pattern on the back. That lovely moon crater pattern. What a shame. But all is not lost. It's just going to go on the kintsugi shelves, which seem to be getting fuller. Okay, right. I'll have to be careful how I put that down. Good for seeing how the glaze actually goes through. Look, it's quite thin at the edges and pulls down at the bottom into quite a chunky piece. Okay, put that down carefully as to not cut my hand open. Right, next, this one looks nice. I think that's that one. Yes. Oh, what a beauty. Let me see if I can just get a little less glare. Wow. I don't know if I expected it to be brown. So, I did just 1 vert luster. Let me see if I just turn this ring light off and see if you can get a better colour. Can you get it better? No, it's still quite shiny. In fact, I think it's better with the ring light on. Bear with me. Light incoming. Right, let's try that. Yeah, it's about as good as it's going to get there. 1 vert luster, 2 ancient jasper, and then like this with oatmeal to where the points are from the centre, like that, and then a little short one in between. Now my idea was vert luster on the jar, no, ancient jasper on the jar looks like it breaks with green, and so I thought, what if I put a green base on it, because when I've used ancient jasper on its own it's just been black and red. So I thought, well, why don't I see if I can bring the greens out? And it is hard to see, but it is actually greens. It's like an olive greeny brown. But can you see the swirls in the bottom? I love that. That's where the oatmeal's doing some wonderful stuff. And then on the back is the teardrop shaped pattern, like that. So I'll talk no more about that one. We will get on with the show. Right, another shawl. Oh, wow. Okay, it's just one thing left on in the kiln, but then I have 2 pretties to show you. from the community kiln, but wowzers, texture turquoise. Right, let me just put my notes there so I'm not looking behind me. Oh my god, look at that! It's like the beach and the sea. Oh my. We all like a happy ending. Right, okay, I'm just feeling silly tonight. 2 texture turquoise all over, 2 blue lagoon all over, 1 1-inch band of iron luster around here, about 1 inch, and then 1 centimetre of blue rutile. That is what you get on buff clay mind. Oh, it's my new favourite. But look at the back. What I did was just use the same glazes, and I thought I'm just going to fill in some of the holes really randomly with the glazes, and I did think that they would just all turn out brown, because when you use blue rutile and don't put 3 thick coats on, you get brown. Iron luster, you get brown. Blue lagoon and texture turquoise, you quite get brown, but I must have done it okay. Look, I love it. Look at that. From a distance it kind of looks like a disease, but you know. It's the sand and the sea. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't mean, you know, I'm trying not to get in trouble with YouTube. Wow, those dots just look. I mean, it took a long time. Now I want to do it the other way. I want to do it with the dots on the inside and colour them all in on white. Right. Enough of that. Okay, so I have 2 pieces from the community kiln. I'm going to save the best one till last. This one, so it's the masks that I told you about in the last video. This one, she's a little bit ugly, okay? Like, I'm sorry, but don't be scared. But she's a garden, like, what do you call them? She's like inspired by the Green Man, you know, who's the garden one with all the leaves and what have you. And I thought, well, what about doing one with flowers and leaves? So she's called Rose, and I wasn't particularly pleased with it. I was, you know, when I'm tired, I just did all sorts. I wanted to do oranges and things, but they all turned out a version of red. Because I was mixing, it was 2 kilns ago when I did a mixture of Snapdragon and Marigold and Poppy and Marigold, and there was some left over, so I used those, and then I put a bit of red in. So, you know, I just was mixing it up as I went along. So these are all just from different rose molds that I've got, and then these lovely flowers. I did go in and put, this is iron what? You know what I'm talking about. You put the water in it. Oxide, that's the one. Yeah, this is just iron oxide, plain. And I did put it in between all of the leaves there where there were spaces, but it just mustn't have been thick enough. Anyway, these are the leaves. And you can see even more spaces actually on camera. But it was the first, was it the first one I did? I can't remember. Did I do the other one first? Not that it matters. But anyway, it's just slightly ugly. And then to try to break up, and she has this nice little butterfly, and the little butterfly, when it came out of bisque, one was broken off. So I stuck in a little bit of groggy clay and tried to get it to balance, put some glaze on, you know. I prayed to the kiln gods and it stuck. but I didn't like it. I'd done it in white and blue and it didn't look very good. So I have put, can you see, I've put a copper leaf on, and then I have put little bits of copper leaf just around a few little highlights to try to break up all of the reds and pinks. So that's her. She's got a little hook on the back, and I'm going to, I really like the butterfly now though. It kind of looks, see if my camera will focus. There. I think it just wants to focus on me. Don't focus on me. Yeah, it's very sweet, kind of. So that's her. But the last one is the best one. Without my knee, just holding it. Scooting around on my chair. Ta-da! Well, she's still a little bit ugly, you know, you can say it. It just is what it is. She's got quite a wide face. But, yeah, so she's a butter. And she's a wall hanging too. So I did, many kilns ago, a little two-handled mug with a removable lid with this on the lid and this face kind of similar on the mug, and also a little pot with a similar kind of face and the same colour. So and they're in my bathroom, and so this one is to coordinate with those. I did think about bringing them out for this kiln opening to show you, but I forgot, and I'm not going to go upstairs because I haven't got the energy. Sorry. Go back and have a look. It's like in the single digits, I think. Right, yeah. So saturation gold, Amaco Potter's Choice, and Amaco Celadon Obsidian, and that's it. Simple, simple. 4 coats and 3 coats. And I did put holes in because I thought about giving her earrings. Just simple hoops. I'll make her some nice simple hoops. But she's a beauty. You know, we can't all be pretty, can we, you know? I should have left the eye holes. Yeah, I love her. But do I love her? She wasn't technically in the kiln. Well, she wasn't in the kiln, she was in the community kiln. But of this video, which is your favourite piece, now she is a absolute beauty, and you know, it's a proper build, whereas a bowl, it's less technical, let's say. So she is beautiful, but so is this one. Oh. Okay, best bowl of the kiln, because the other one had a big crack in it, and best mask of the video. I can't choose. I can't choose because they're both gorgeous for their own reasons. Look. Oh, you know, I love pottery. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because I'm going to get it under 25 minutes. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a really wonderful day. And until the next one, I have a bunch of things sitting on my shelf ready to glaze. Mostly bowls and some kind of weird tankard. Yeah, what will I do with this? It's got some balls in the middle. What will I do with it? I'm thinking of putting flowers on it, but that's not very kind of Bierstein tankardy, is it? Give me some ideas, please. Right, I'm gonna go now. I keep saying that and then I never do. So yeah, thanks very much guys. Until next time, bye.